That's why he made that sword. To cut down anything that would be corrupted by malevolence.
But I have no qualms about giving this sword to you. If you can learn to use it, it might aid you even more than the spiritual powers.
I'll pass. I already got a sword anyways.
Well said.
So you passed the trial of the spirit as well.
If you don't need it, I'll take it off your hands.
Maltran.
We were meant for each other. My blade and I shall cleave the world.
Maltran?
Qui est capable de voir les séraphins aussi.
No way. She's...
Comme c'est convenient.
I apologize for ignoring you back then, Seraphim.
So you really could see us.
What do you intend with the sword?
I shall cut down the world, just as Azura wished.
Et on va apprendre que Azura c'était son
I should be
copain.
asking you, why don't you understand how Azura felt? Were
Et
we
de
to
venger.
erase this corrupted, chaotic world and all the humans in it, would that not rid us of malevolence once and for all? That is the clean, elegant logic of my master, the Lord of Calamity.
You're siding with him?
If Alicia knew about this...
How sad she'd be. Boo-hoo.
You've been using Alicia this whole time.
Ironically enough, to start a war, it is most effective to take a starry-eyed pacifist and get them all riled up over something. But now, everything is lined up for an all-out collision between Highland and Rollins. Our sad princess has outlived her usefulness!
Oh oh, Matrix style.
This can't be...
Well, this is a fine pickle, isn't it? For a shepherd, I suppose reality is a far crueler trial than anything we could come up with.
Bon,
Mikleo, Sorey seems off lately.
I think he's worried about Alicia. I wish it were as simple as telling him to stop.
True. I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
So the last spiritual power is wind, right? Yeah, cute.
It's not cute. Your stupid wind stirs up my allergies.
ça parle mal, toujours.
I'm worried about Alicia too, Sorey. But she'll be fine.
Non.
I agree. In any case, we have the spiritual power.
And Maltran is connected to the Lord of Calamity. If we stay focused on our goal, I'm sure we'll find a solution.
Right.
J'aimerais bien la voir, la petite Alicia. Voir si elle va si bien que ça. Je préfère vérifier. C'est vrai qu'on peut se TP. Ah. Chut, chut.
Alicia's cleared a suspicion, right?
You mean the suspicion that she was communicating secretly with the Roland's Empire?
Yeah. I heard that she got arrested for that.
It was probably just a false accusation to lure you into war.
Yeah, and we kept our promise. They have no reason to keep her detained.
I hope you're right.
But the situation is different than before.
Huh?
I'd imagine so. There was that clash with the Roland's Empire, you know?
So, if she'd seek peace with them in this situation...
It would only make things worse for her.
Too bad she's not the type to just sit patiently in times like this.
Alicia is part of the royal family. The Chancellor shouldn't be able to do anything so brazen.
I sure hope so. How could Maltran do this?
There are Hellions in the Roland's
Parce que c'est une
Imperial
méchante.
family. It isn't all that strange to imagine Hellions amongst the Knights of Highland as well.
A hero in war is a Hellion in life, goes the theory. I guess we have more evidence for that now.
But who would agree with the thoughts of the Lord of Calamity?
It isn't really as strange as you make it sound. Azura himself was a shepherd, as you know.
And he thought the same way.
In order to save the people and to begin anew, he would destroy everything. It's a pitfall that can trap all humans who let malevolence get the best of them.
Yes.
How am I gonna break it to Alicia?
Does
Ils
she
sont
really
tombés
need
du
to
côté
know?
obscur de la
It
force.
might be worse for her not to find out at this point.
But Maltran said she no longer had any use for Alicia.
I suppose we ought to believe her. It wouldn't make sense for her to reveal her true self to us otherwise.
Seems to me the biggest issue is she'd been Alicia's rock through all this chaos, right?
Good point. If Alicia finds that out, not only has she lost her one pillar of support, but that pillar's been using her the entire time. She could fall apart.
That might be exactly what Maltran wants.
She's probably thinking she can get the war rolling for good by crushing Alicia's spirit.
What should I do?
What should I do? Alors, voyager vers un point de sauvegarde. Alors, maison. Damnac. Dans le sanctuaire ou dans l'auberge? C'est vrai que ça coûte des sous de cette épée. C'était où? C'était au-dessus, hein? Là-haut? Bah t'es là toi. J'ai obtenu des informations intéressantes. Sur les hauteurs de Blague se situaient les ruines de un sanctuaire. Les gens venaient de loin autrefois pour y prier. Aujourd'hui, il est abandonné, entouré de nuages noirs en permanence. Cela ne fait-il pas bouillir votre sang d'explorateur? Très intéressant. Oh.
You! Give up! We caught you red-handed!
Darn!
That
Damn.
voice.
It's a Hellion!
Purify him.
Yeah.
You need something, oh great shepherd?
Is it alright if I deal with this boy?
I'm afraid not. The only way to apprehend pickpockets is to catch them in the act.
But he's...
If you do the crime, you do the time. No matter how old you are.
This kid just wasn't ready for real-world consequences.
Hey, mister! Why don't you let Sorey have a talk with him before you take him away? Just a word from the shepherd might steer the kid toward the right path in life, better than any time in detention.
That would be pointless.
Come
Bon
on,
Dieu,
it
qu'ils sont
won't do
cons.
any harm. What, you got some problem with Sorey talking to this boy?
I never said that. It would simply be a waste of time.
You said this kid wasn't prepared to deal with the real-world consequences of his crimes. Are you prepared, mister?
What?
I'm part of a merchant crew that travels all over the world. You think I don't know why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
I see. How much do you want?
Don't put me on your level. We Sparrow Feathers value our customers' trust. Sorey, we're taking this guy to jail too.
Like hell you are, you lying brat!
You will not lay a finger on her.
Shepherd!
Oh hey, stop! Wait! Sorey!
Go after him.
Okay,
Allez, en avant.
If it ain't one thing.
Sorey, I'll go after them as well.
Please purify that boy.
Shepherd or not, I won't let you obstruct my duties!
La justice.
Guard, leave him alone! Even we can tell something about you stinks! Yeah, what kind of guard are you?
you think we don't know what you're up to when our backs are turned?
You dirty crook! I think we're good here. Let's go after Rose.
Yeah, you're right.
Allez. C'était pas...
We're heading after Rose, right?
C'était pas ce que je voulais faire à la base, mais ouais. D'accord. Yo, chérie. Je viens pour ta... Ah, le voilà.
Phew! You made it.
Is it over?
Maybe.
If it really bugs you that much, why don't you check up on him?
Well, how would we do that?
Let him
On
lead
s'en
us
fout.
home.
Oh, so he wanders and we tail him.
That could work.
All right then. Sorey, Rose, you guys hide. I'll go wake him up.
Looks like they've made their decision. Are you okay with this, Lila?
Well, as long as we only follow him.
Ninja.
Yeah! Don't you think he'll stop pickpocketing now? We purified him after all.
Not so sure about that. I've heard word of pickpocket gangs.
Oh, really?
We need to find out whether he was doing it on his own or with a group.
Je suis très discret. Je suis discrétieux. Je suis discrétieux. Pardon. Du nez à nez.
What did you
Ah la
mean
la.
by you knew why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
The enforcers let him off a lot of the time in exchange for part of the takings. Then, when the guards need to hit their quotas, they round him up anyway. That's probably what that was about.
No way.
Cette démarche, putain. Autant le gamin, il est complètement robotique, mais alors Sorey, il a l'air... Pardon.
Look, he's going in.
A noble's manor.
It's clearly not his house.
I'm guessing a pickpocket gang then.
And so this must be their base.
Something tells me he's not gonna quit stealing.
Well, crap. Come on, we're not done yet.
Rose, it's unfortunate, but I'm not sure we should...
Lila means that this is just a problem of human society.
Right. It might not be something a shepherd should get involved in.
Sorry. If he's doing it by himself, I'd be okay letting him deal with the consequences. But if there's a gang forcing him to steal, it's a completely different story. I gotta check to make sure.
Yeah, I thought so.
I understand. Let's go check it out just in case.
You sure?
But no more than that. Understood? Sorey, Rose. Even if you don't intend them to, the powers of the shepherd and the squire can greatly influence human society and the spirits of men. Please don't forget that.
All right.
Oui,
We'll
maman.
just watch and see who goes in and out.
Bored.
Who knew that we wouldn't see anything for days on end?
You all can go back to the inn. I'm staying here.
It's okay.
Shh! Someone's coming out.
It's a bunch of little kids.
Those kids. You think maybe they're not being forced to pickpocket?
We've come this far. Let's see this thing through.
Dezel?
You go follow those brats. I'll go check out the building.
Thanks.
Oh boy.
Don't go for anything big, got it? Only money and jewelry and stuff.
Are they gonna have anything like that?
That shepherd guy did something, and now there's
Mais
lots more
cette
people
course
donating
totalement
stuff to the
buggée, les
sanctuary.
gamins.
Oh cool, that sounds fun. Priests won't be mean to kids, and if there's any real problems, we can always start crying.
I'm good at that. Hey, is this really okay? It's okay if you're us and not them.
Is this what kids are like these days?
Dangerous times.
Those kids barely have any malevolence at all.
Children in their brutal honesty can be even crueler than corrupted adults, as you've seen.
Est-ce que c'est la bande des gamins? Enfin, ils font partie de la même... bande de gamins qui ont essayé de me voler.
Hey.
Oh, Dezel.
Oh.
How was it?
The building was completely empty. Those scamps are probably just camping out there.
So then, those kids are acting on their own.
Alors...
All right, it's snatching time.
Now that we know the score, do we want to report them to the guards and end this whole thing? After all, they're not Hellions.
Ouais.
Let's tell the guards about it, and then put it all behind us.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Hey, Rose!
Darn it! What do you want? Look, I never did nothing.
We know all about what you're up to. Fooling the priests into thinking you're helpless orphans and then robbing them blind. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh yeah? You got any proof?
This here is the shepherd. His word is good enough.
That's perjury! False witness!
Princess Alicia and the people of Lady Lake all trust Sorey. Because he's been living an honest life. How about you? Will anyone trust your word? Give it up, kid.
Ça sert à rien.
What else can we do? The adults all abandoned us. If we want to survive, stealing's our only choice.
Rose, maybe we ought to...
Come on,
Moi, ils
Sorey.
auraient-
Let's bring them to the guards.
Voilà, au moins ils auront un toit et ils pourront manger.
But to think children their age could conceive of such wretched duplicity.
And the other children?
They were all caught by the guards and hauled away.
I see.
Those who commit crimes must be punished, even if they are children. It's the way the world works, but it still pains the heart.
Yeah.
Maintenant ils vont faire des chaussures Adidas en Chine. Oh.
It seems there's a treasure chest near us.
Ouais, d'accord. On peut toujours pas l'ouvrir. Au moins ils auront du travail, c'est bien.
Hey, isn't this an Earthen Historia?
Oh, that was a donation from someone in the city. It looks rather rare and precious, so we've been unsure whether we should sell it.
Nice! Good call, Mr. Priestman.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Father Brunor, we're actually collecting these.
You think we could have this? We'd pay for it, of course.
Mais non, il va
No,
nous
no,
donner.
no, please, that's not necessary. If it's something the shepherd needs on his quest, by all means, please take it. I'm sure the donor would be overjoyed to know that their gift had been some help to the shepherd.
Thank you, Father Brunor.
Alors, comment t'appelles-tu? Annales de la Terre. Odin. Pas content. Assemblée. Ça se fight. Oh, t'en voilà, toi.
What was that all about?
They've started interfering, I suppose. Heldolf's followers are causing mischief in human society.
To create malevolence?
Sounds connected to what we saw earlier.
Right. He was taking advantage of wars to produce Hellions.
So he's trying to start another war.
But this is a record of the past. That war is probably well underway.
He's deceiving everyone.
Not quite. I'm sure there are those who have joined hands with him of their own free will.
How could they?
Unfortunately, we can't rule out the possibility.
La nature humaine est ce qu'elle est. Bon. C'est pas tout ça, mais on était censé aller voir Alicia. Mais on fera ça dans le prochain épisode. On a puni des enfants. Et ça, c'est cool. Chez l'arcane. Oui, on a pu aider des enfants, tout va bien. On peut s'en aller en paix. Je vous remercie d'avoir suivi ces épisodes. Je vous ferai un bon bisou. Et je vous dis à la prochaine.